Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome, welcome. Today is day 45 of my 100-day project. And um, yeah, I'm really excited. I've just been loving every single day. I'm coming out with a video that will be published on Friday, and it's kind of like a recap of everything that's been going on. And then I do a full flip through, like, one page at a time, like an official flip through of my first sketchbook. And then I'm also going to reveal my three favorite paintings and my least favorite painting. And like, you remember, if you've been with me since day one, that there are a couple where I was like, ooh, I don't know about this. So yeah. um Today I'm painting Dragonfruit, and I will admit I'm a little nervous because I think Dragonfruit's kind of a hard it's kind of a hard subject. And if you remember a while ago, um I didn't it was really difficult to mix a nice pink color with gouache, right? And so I don't know what's going to happen today. I'm going to try mixing this scarlet color and this Edo violet and hope that I will get some kind of bright pink color. I feel like it's just going to darken it, so I don't know. Um, Otherwise, I'm just gonna do a red dragon fruit. I don't want it to be like too red though. So, yeah. So I'm a little nervous of that. And then I'm a little nervous because I haven't really painted dragon fruit, like not even with watercolor. I think with watercolor, I've only done it like once. So, yeah, I just have a little butterflies in my belly. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you all for coming. I know there are a couple of you watching right now, or maybe you're catching the replay. Really happy that you're here and that you're taking time to be creative. Yeah, let's get into it. So let's get into our breathing exercise. And again, if you're new here, basically this time is to help you just kind of calm down, relax, center yourself, and even kind of put aside the worries or, like thoughts that you're coming into this time with. And not that they don't exist, we're not trying to numb ourselves or ignore them, but sometimes it distracts us from our task at hand. And especially when we're trying to be creative, sometimes they can, yeah, prevent us from really tapping into our full creative potential. So, yeah, try to use this breathing exercise to kind of help you get into that zone. Okay. So we're just going to breathe in for 4 seconds, breathe out for 6 seconds, and we'll do it for about a minute or so. Here we go. Okay, welcome back. I also wanted to mention that Charcoal, oh, right over there, is joining us. I didn't want him on my lap because I was already too frazzled and yeah, I just didn't want to deal with that. So anyway, let's get into it. I also changed up my workspace here a little bit. I don't know if you could tell. So I usually have my microphone like sitting right here, but I recently got some desk mounts, and I have it right above me now. Right, me. Oh, there it is. So it's just kind of hiding away. And then I also got another desk mount for my phone. Look at that. So now I can just like easily swing this in and out, because remember last time I was like, ugh, gotta film all this vertical content. So yeah, now I can easily do that. If you're curious about the link to these, just leave a comment and then I'll let you know. I don't have them currently linked anywhere, but yeah, let me know. Okay, here we go. So I'm actually going to do a couple things differently today. I'm actually going to sketch, and I'm also going to, I'm going to use my watercolor pencils. This is a Stettler brand. I'm going to sketch, and then I'm also going to, yeah, just make a couple new colors. I'm going to use the black here for the seeds. I'm going to use, I emptied out one of these wells because I used up most of the paint in there anyway. So I'm going to use that for the bright pink color. So you know what? Why don't I just do that part live right now? Because I I want you guys to feel my full potential of, or not potential, feel the full weight of maybe the color not coming out right. Linda, I do see your suggestion about adding white. That is totally true. And I do have a lighter purple right here, and I could maybe add that, but I thought that might dull the bright redness, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's add a bunch of this red. Whew, that is bright. That is bright. I'll add just a little bit more. I might regret this, but oh well. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna add just a tiny, teensy weensy, but you know what? Maybe I'll put it on this palette first so that I don't regret it. Maybe I'll put it like right here. Okay. And then I'll add a little bit at a time and then see what happens. Oh boy. I feel like, when I do need to play around with gouache a little bit more, especially when it comes to color mixing. So this is my first attempt. Okay, it is a little darker, which I expected. It's a little bit more like crimson now, which is not what I wanted. So I'm gonna do what Linda said and add a little bit of white, but I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of this purple because this purple already has white in it. Man, this pink purple color is, yeah, really, really hard to get. So I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this. Oh no, this is not working. Okay, see, I told you it's not working. Now it's just like a weird mauve color. Do you guys see that? Oh gosh. I regret squeezing all that red out. I called it. Okay. Then I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do, which was just paint red dragon fruit. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm actually just going to wipe off this mixed purple. I know it's kind of a waste, but for the sake of time, I don't want you guys to all sit here and just like wait. So I'm just gonna, I know it seems like a waste, and I know people will probably freak out that I'm doing this, but I think these are the kinds of obstacles that sometimes prevent us from like creating, if you know what I mean. Like for example, like you're too scared to waste paint, and then so you then don't use it, and yeah, and then you end up not creating because you're too afraid to use it. So if this is not your jam, I'm sorry, I probably offended you. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So anyway, okay, let's see, I wiped off a whole bunch. Linda, yeah, I agree. It is a pretty color, just not for right now. You're right. So, my other backup plan was there is such a thing as yellow dragon fruit. So I was like, should I just do that? But, like the pink one is like the iconic one. So, you know what? Why don't I do that? And I'll add, oh man, maybe just a touch of this pink or this white. Just a touch, just to get it a little bit lighter. Okay. That definitely does brighten it, but like I said, it does kind of dull the saturation. Yeah, it is brightened, but a little bit dulled. That's okay. My other backup to my backup plan was to just paint with watercolor instead of gouache. But this is part of my 100-day project and I'm trying to challenge myself, so I'm going to stick with it. Okay, actually, this color is not that bad. It's still a little bit too red, but it's not that bad. It's kind of getting there, right? Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave that there for a second. Move my phone back. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now let's get started. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Let me know what you're up to during this session. Drop a line in the chat. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. Hi, Rena. Thank you. Oh yeah, the music, I love it too. All the music that I have is from a website called Epidemic Sound, and I should have a link for it in the description box. Um, it's all royalty free, so that's why I can use it in my videos. Yeah, I do agree that the red turned out okay. I'm pretty happy. Let's see. Let me just get like a close up here. There we go. Yeah. I did feel like I was starting to kind of overwork the painting, like especially here. I was like, oh man, why are those lines, the dark green lines, so thick? Should have used a skinnier um a skinnier brush, but it's okay. Again, it's a sketchbook. You're allowed to make mistakes. You'll learn from it and you move on. So yeah, I love it. I'm glad because I know I was really nervous coming into this, and it actually turned out okay. So I'm pretty happy. And even the red, like I don't know, maybe I need to look up videos on like how to mix bright pinks with gouache. I don't know. If you know of any tutorials like that, please let me know because I'm really curious. Because this red is fine. I think it's a slight pinkish red, maybe because we also added that white, but it still wasn't quite like pink enough, you know? So it's okay. It's okay. Oh, you ate a rat dragon fruit, Rena. That's awesome. You know, I have actually never, well, I think besides smoothies, I don't think I've really had a dragon fruit, so I might have to have one soon. Okay, so let's wash out our brushes like we do. And this is just to kind of signal our end of the session and also stop us from overworking it, you know? So inhale as you wash out and exhale as you blot. So inhale and exhale. All right. And then we always take a moment to kind of look at the work that we've created and, you know, just tell yourself some good affirmations, you know? Like even for me, like even though I was nervous to put this painting together, I overcame that fear. And like there was a part of me that was like, should I do dragon fruit? I'm really nervous. Like, let's just not do it. It's too hard, you know? But I committed myself and I was like, I'm gonna do it. So, yeah, that's definitely one of my affirmations. So take a moment to do that, and then we'll close out our session today. All right. Thanks again so much for joining. I am so happy that you're here. If you're painting along with me, you know, please let me know in the comments. Like, you know, even though the live session might be over, you can still write comments, and I do my best to respond to every single comment. So, yeah, please write any questions or, you know, tell me something cool that you saw. I love to hear from you. And please give this video a like so that, you know, it'll get boosted in the YouTube algorithm world, whatever. Um, and so that more people can see my art. So here it is again. Ta-da. And tomorrow is 4th of July here in the US, and it's a national holiday, so I won't be live. I will be watching fireworks. And let's see, so I'll be live on Wednesday and Friday. I'm gonna continue with the fruit theme for a while, and then I might do some vegetables. I don't know, vegetables aren't as like pretty or as fun. Fun, but we'll see. But I'm definitely continuing with the fruit theme for a while. So yeah, Wednesday and Friday I'll be there. So thank you again so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful holiday if you're here in the US, and I will see you next time on Wednesday. Bye.